everybody. Welcome to another Strife Eclipse Gaming special. It's a late night, and I'm working on some things, and Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers has dropped, so I'm going to be doing that a little bit more. I'm going to be doing some of the story, starting tomorrow, a little later in the day. Keep an eye on the Facebook page, Strife Eclipse Gaming, for info on that. I will try and post as soon as I possibly can as to when for sure I'll be going live with that. So in the meantime, I did mention last week for Persona that Personas would probably be a little shorter, mainly just due to the fact that with what I had played previously, I know I'm getting close to a palace, and I want to do the palace in one go, but I also want to do some grinding. So what I'm planning on doing here tonight is basically I'm going to go through the next little bit and basically get to the palace area where I can do some grinding, and then I'm going to be grinding during some off time to try and build up some levels and some cash and stuff, because I like being as prepared as I can. So this one may or may not be short, I don't know. But basically we're just getting to the palace and working from there. And maybe I'll include a little bit of grind to interact with people, I don't know. So that, with all that said and done, let's go ahead and get into this. Might actually help if I clicked on the right one. There we go. Thieves Guild. Yes. We shall accept. Cryware. Okay, so we've seen this. So, load game. So we are on the 15th. If I remember correctly, I saved right before we were supposed to go to bed. Yeah. How did I say that like I'm supposed to? So, I do know that we can talk to Morgana. I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but first we really need to clean your room.
Wow!
I'll note your stuff in there. Obtain the regular clothes, school uniforms, and loungewear. Obtain sport swimsuits, maiden butt flare outfits, Christmas outfits, healing item set. It's definitely a storage area. Geez, not gonna be easy to relax into this room. This is really your room? I don't even know where to start. You don't even have a TV in your room? So untidy, books are even sticking out of the shelves.
Oh!
Now, this looks like it could be pretty useful, but you can just clean it later. For now, let's call it a day and get some sleep. Okay.
Well then.
It's going to be a busy day. Keep it together, alright? Let's go to sleep. Feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. Oh, is this the stress of Kamoshida's threat weighing on me? No, it's called You Have a Pet Cat Now, and apparently your cat is fat. So yeah, while we're waiting for this to load up, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Strife Eclipse Gaming. All of my, since I don't do highlights very well, and I just don't really feel like messing with it, I do upload all my broadcasts to Strife Eclipse Gaming. So all of my videos, with the minor exception of a couple, just because I was afraid they'd be YouTube struck and copyright strike and all that stuff, I did not want to take the chance. So there are a couple of videos that didn't make it, but pretty much every broadcast I have done is on that channel. Okay, so even if it's crowded, it looks like you can still grab a seat if you're lucky enough. While you're riding the train, we've got some downtime. I wonder if we can put that to good use. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately, and my head's all foggy, and I have no energy. I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
That's cool.
Is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I going to die? Calm down, calm down. Let's go to the clinic. Come on. I'm sure the doctor can prescribe you something that'll fix you right up.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Heh, wasn't that one customer back at LeBlanc a doctor? So what? It might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace. Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout at the school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Whoa, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it's really sticking today. I know, right? Anyways, hideout after school. Where exactly is this hideout? School roof. Wait, we could still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come up when school's over. Got ya. I'm gonna find you if you're late. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Ow! Oh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead. That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that.
Yo, I've been waiting.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going. Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace. But why? Don't you just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Now then.
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare. Isn't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it? That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in. But how exactly are we supposed to do that? I'm glad you asked, Lady On. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
Hey.
Talking about weapons? I know a kick-ass place.
Okay.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only thing that would be other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace. And where can we get medicine? Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady On. Now then, Strife and I have some business in Yongin. So let's head off for today. What business?
Let's go.
Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself.
I've got a good idea.
Remember that customer you met at LeBlanc yesterday? The doctor who prescribes medication after a quick examination? She was at the sitting booth. Yeah, I remember. I just realized something. If she's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that, maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her. If I remember correctly... Postcard was sent in asking us what's the cause of all these accidents. Some people are saying it has to be some kind of curse. I get the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. Hogwash, that all happened because these people didn't take good enough care of themselves. Okay. I was just kind of looking to see if there was any new kind of stuff there. I had to get rid of this TV. We'd better just sell this stuff, throwing it away, but who would buy such an outdated TV in this day and age?
Hey!
Here later. First, we need to find the clinic first. Okay. So, according to the map, the clinic is here.
Okay.
This is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine? Make something up? Well, I guess that's the only choice we have.
Oh.
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I just moved here. Well, whatever. So, what are you here for today? My body feels lethargic. I've been having nightmares. I have a chronic disease. Fine.
Please head to the exam room.
Jeez, she's hot for a
Really?
doctor. Sorry. In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet tasting one or a bitter one? I don't know what to say here. Whichever. How about a stinky one then? Just kidding, there's no such pill. Alright, why don't we stop beating around the bush? Huh?
What does this mean?
You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me, huh? Who's to say, but as a result, all I get are patients with ulterior motives now.
Really?
I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine, I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that'll help you recover your health. I guess it's fine, you seem pretty earnest and you don't look like you'll be in any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself, so if that's okay with you, stop by any time.
Yep.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know. I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for.
That's fine.
Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem. This is all I've got right
Okay.
now.
Which one?
Damn, that pose. Hoi, oi, oi. One ally, one ally.
You want that one?
Let's buy
Here you
one.
go. Take care. What's the reason for your visit? Do you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot, whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this. Huh? You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it it's a drug so potent it can give a person unlimited power. Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. You're really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. The police may not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You intend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's with the look? That was your mistake, was it not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tai Takami will never... Hey, is somebody there? Run! Book it!
Man.
Jeez, they almost caught us. Sounded like they were talking about something dangerous. Could that woman be hiding some extra strong medicine? We should use that.
Yes.
I agree. If it's that strong, it might come in handy at the palace. Alright, let's come back when that man isn't here. We shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom Thieves a secret, okay? Anyway, great work. That went really well.
You know, there's a shop in Shibuya that sells model guns. I'd be glad to take you there if you want. Sounds good. Sweet. Well, let's figure out where to meet. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, yeah? Hey, I can't make it. Can I trust you guys to check the place out for me? You can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to go see Shiho in the hospital. Ah, gotcha. Not the Zombie Hunter 3. How you doing? Hello. Doing my part. I could try and fix it, but I don't know how well it'll hold up. So let me see if I can try this in mid setting, midstream properties. Let's see if I can fix this. Configure. Let's see if configure will work. Fortunately, I don't have much I can do, and I'm using the laptop camera. Of course, it could just be a smudge, so hold on. Let me step out of frame here for a second. And I'll see if I can maybe wipe off the camera real quick and see if that'll clear up the smudge. I don't want to... I'm not the greatest of streamers, but I don't want people to sit there and complain, so... have you met everyone you want a joker to get with? Alright, let's see if that helps real quick, and then I'll answer your question. To answer your question, so far I don't know. Like, I haven't met all the girls yet. I have a poll up to see which one I should attempt Joker to get with. Based on my roommate who's playing the game and a coworker, and based on what I've seen, some of the fan favorites I'm kind of looking forward to right now is okay, so that's better. Okay. Some of the fan favorites I'm looking at doing are the Doctor is one. I'm kind of partial on just because I think with her being in the party member bit gives you a chance to interact with her more and kind of learn about her. The other one I've been told was really good was either the teacher or Makoto. I haven't met Makoto yet, so I personally don't know. Don't worry, we got this. Well, I'll see you in Shibuya Strife. I'll be in front of the station.
I see.
Might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home. Like, I'm...
Okay.
It's going smoothly so far. Once we're prepared, let's take on the palace. That's where the real fun starts. Got it? Alright, so...
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so basically I just need to go to sleep.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay. I started Persona because I'm a classic RPG lover, and I caught bits and pieces of Persona 5, the animation, so I wanted to play the game. And I also recently read an article that I think next month, or later this month, July 18th, I think I heard, they're going to be starting a Persona 5, the animated series. They're going to be starting like an 11-episode miniseries of basically all the different variations of the date.
called My Magical Valentine. So basically it's 11 episodes covering all potential date options in the anime. So I'm kind of wanting to get to that point where I can experience it myself and then go and watch the anime and see how it compares.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get going. The shop's over here. I think the doctor's a phantom thief because she stole my heart. Yeah, see, I will say that's probably one of the biggest perks with a game like this.
Please consider what I have to say.
Nice. Everyone wake up, the country is twisted. This politician's actually saying some decent things, but not many people are stopping to listen.
Hey.
And people give speeches all the time, plus politics are pretty boring anyways. We're almost there, just don't get lost in the crowd. I'm an anime lover, so I do love the anime vibe to this one, and they've always, like, with what I've seen in this Persona, since this is my first. Follow me, the shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes. It really does a great job at creating the anime hot girl vibe. Yeah, you surprised me. Don't go to that alley, I just saw a blonde punk just ahead in. I'm gonna talk with everyone first, see what we got here. Well, I'm just out here getting some fresh air. I lost a bunch of games in a row, so I'm taking a break. Listen, what should I get? I like the spring special burger, but I might just go with the Big Bang like I always do. Big Bang. Nice. Hope your voice is... Nope, your voice is too high-pitched. Women are disgusted by that, and they'll ignore you. To be honest, I'm feeling like maybe I'm a lost cause. Listen, women are delicate, like cotton candy. Don't get clumsy and you'll get to have a taste. A lot of strange stuff has been going on lately, so talk about that to break the ice. Got it? You're late. The movie's already half over. And I really wanted to see this one, too. You could have at least told me where you were. You can go to the movies anytime you want. There'll be more opportunities. Oh, how about we run a DVD instead? We can go back and chill at my place. Alright. So, looks like all the... Oh, no, wait, there's somebody down here I'm kind of curious about. Alright. Hey, you a student? Looking for a part-time job? It's easy money. I can make a recommendation just for you. Unless you lose track of Reiji, it'll be a waste of time with this guy. Not the Zombie Hunter 3 has followed! Oh, thank you for the follow. You're making my friends, what kind of work is it? Look, it's easy and you'll earn tons of cash. Just follow me and we'll get you all sorted out. Hey, we don't... Just go out to Reiji. Okay. You're making my friend's dream come true. Like, I've been tormenting her with just showering her with bits, and it pisses her off that I'm not high enough to get bit donations. So she's been like spamming people, follow this guy, let's get him up to affiliate. I guess worst comes to worst, we can just ask the shopkeeper what they recommend. Come on, let's go. So, like me, I have money to kind of spend, so like I shower her with it. But she's been trying to get revenge on me. All the stuff in here looks real. I don't know what I like best. Maybe we should try asking the guy behind the counter. There's some music, though. Man, who would think guns would shoot real bullets in that palace? You know what you want yet? Of course not. Looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you. Some customer service. What do you want? An automatic, a revolver? An automatic? Yeah. Wait, are those headphones or are they like lights? Like, I can't tell from here. Dude, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about cars now? Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars would be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
What?
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week. Huh, can't remember you. Oh yeah, you're right, they are headphones. Oh shit. You bastard. And you, looking for something? Something that looks real.
Oh, you planning on a nice big bank robbery or something?
Whoa!
Yeah, we just like how they look is all. Anyways, you should have said so before. You two enthusiasts. Okay. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in the bag or something if you're outside. I don't think he needs ear protection. Oh, you don't have the fuzz catch wine and hound them. I don't need them coming around here. We'll be careful, promise. You damn well better be.
Look.
Now, if you look close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though, if you got the guts for it, of course. But for now, you get the beginner selection, so just sit tight and I'll bring them out. We did it, dude! We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? I want them to shine! Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
All right, which one? Okay.
Sell that for a little extra
You should be
cash.
grateful.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
Sounds good.
30. We don't got a lot. So...
All right, which one?
Jeez.
Sounds good. All right, which
Something
one?
cheap, huh?
Okay. Sounds good.
Why do I have two of these?
All right. I guess that's fine.
You want to spend money here? Too bad you're not brave enough to buy my good shit. You want to spend money here, but you're not
Okay.
brave enough. It's just like, you're turning down money?
All right. All right, which one?
Jesus.
Sounds good.
It's
All right,
freaking
which one?
expensive for
Sounds good.
just early on.
All right, which one? Huh?
No,
Take
no,
your
no, no,
time.
no.
Sounds
Don't.
good.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Protector?
All right, which one?
Jeez. Okay.
Sounds good. All right, which one? Sounds good. All right. All right, which one?
It's one of the weird ones right there. Like, almost everything works. Kind of. I didn't bother checking.
Sounds good. All right, which one? Sounds good.
Based on what I remember, it's not required to buy anything
Come
right
again.
yet. Not until you've grinded out a little bit more and have some extra cash. Going home already anyway, so I'll have to go choose it from now on. Get the strongest looking one. Okay.
You here?
Did you hear? Apparently, that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing. Like, I get it. Okay. Like, I'd get it if you needed to be brave enough to walk in the store, but why would he refuse to sell them to you? That's one of those, you don't got any scruff on your face, you're probably in your prepubescent stages of life, you ain't got the nuts to handle this. Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions. There's no way a preposterous story like that could be true. Oh, and sorry, but we're closing soon. How rude. This is why you... This must be why you don't get many customers. Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of the store. Thanks for stopping in. Please come again. I only say this out of politeness, but thanks for the coffee.
Jeez.
Sheesh, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something. doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile. Damn it! Darian, no! Darian. Is that a motto of yours? Okay, crap, it's happening, son. There's Daddy Satan. Okay, so unfortunately, damn it, no! No more follows! Damn it, you're gonna put me up to the point where Darian can get a revenge. Damn it, okay. Hi, Dardar! I don't know if I can do it in here. I don't know. I have a rule that I must do, and I will see if I can pull it out here. But I have a rule with Miss Darian that anytime she raids me, I have to sing. So, and because she's raiding me, damn you, Darian, I gotta find something worthwhile to sing to her. Oh, God. Oh, no! Virios Gaming, no! What are you doing to me? Oh, dude, I haven't sung Country Roads in a while, but I probably could. I probably could if you give me enough time to practice. I do take requests. I will learn songs to actually sing. Damn. Oh, Darian, what are you doing to me? Let me see if, what's, just sending love. You always send love. You stop sending love. You're too lovey. Okay, well, I didn't want to keep it here. Actually, you know what I can do? I know what I can do just so this way I can keep an eye on stuff. No, I can't do that one. If I could spell. Alright, I don't know how well this will come in, but I will do this one time, one song only, so I can actually do more of this. So bear with me for a brief second, Darian. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or trouble with people like this. Personal highway. I guess we kind of screwed if I lost, but I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble. Okay. So the music's pretty chill here, so I will attempt to sing over this. God forgive me. We'll send Darian off to something pretty decent here. Alright, I'm hoping this comes in, but if not, Darian will at least know the song. So, this is the thank you for raiding me, Darian.
Weep not for roads untraveled. Weep not for paths left alone. 'Cause beyond every bend is a long blinding end. It's the worst kind of pain I've known. Give up your heart left broken, and let that mistake pass on. 'Cause the love that you lost wasn't worth what it cost, and in time you'll be glad it's gone. Whoa, whoa. your love never end. And if you need a friend, there's a seat here alongside me.
So that's my little tribute to Darian for rating me. I do it every time she does, so for anybody who's new to that, you have my most humble apologies. For anybody who's not, I hope I did not disappoint at the very least. So now that we've got all that said and done, hello and welcome everybody who was in Darian's stream. Dardar was sounding pretty dead already, like she was hitting that kind of dying death point, so thank you for sending people over this way. Delroli? I hope I said that right. Delroli, thank you for the follow. Varios Gaming, thank you again for the follow. I think that puts me at 45 followers now, so I'm 5 away from affiliate. And hello, Paso. Zero Black Death, thank you so much for the compliment. I beat myself up pretty good with, I put myself down pretty harsh on that one, so, I do appreciate the compliment. Varios Gaming, too bad all the songs I like are either sung by females and I can't reach the notes, or it's in another language. Now, you know, honestly, the other language isn't all that bad. Little truth be told, one of the few songs that I actually know, I haven't done it in a while, but I can actually sing Real Folk Blues from Cowboy Bebop, the Japanese version. I can actually sing that one. It's been a while since I've done that, but I can actually sing that one. Okay, so getting back to what we were doing, again, my most humble apologies for that interruption. So I went to see Shiho in the hospital. How was she? Oh, yeah. Also, just before Darian goes, she said she's gonna help me figure this out. But for anybody who visits Facebook, I do have a Facebook page for my streaming and updates and stuff like that. If you go to Facebook, it's under Strife Eclipse Gaming. I do have a poll going up for which female I should attempt to romance in Persona. So as I'm getting to know the characters, I'm just trying to see if anybody is interested in seeing which one I should do first. Deroli is also known as Derby. And PK the BK, you beautiful bastard! Thank you for the follow. I am very undeserving, but thank you so much for that. Yes, what Zero said. Yes, Zero, I am Derby. I am Derby. I am the derbiest of the derbs. You guys fucking spoil me. I love you guys so much. Darian, you've got a great fan base. Her condition is stable. Okay, still in here. I'm personally biased as to what girl you should romance. I have been told so many things because my roommate is playing this game currently. My coworker who bought me the game for a Christmas gift is biased towards people. My roommate is torn between the doctor and Futaba right now. My coworker is torn between Makoto and the teacher. I eventually I don't know if I'll actually stream all of them, but I kind of do want to play the entire series and actually go through and do a romance of all the girls and just kind of see how they all play out. Again, with the Persona 5 mini series coming up here soon, of all the 11 possibilities, I think it was, for the romance done in an anime style. I'm really kind of curious to see how it differs from the game to the anime. So they don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. That's scary. Yeah, she'll get better, I know it. I just need to believe in her. But I'll never forgive Kamoshida. He's going to pay for what he did no matter what.
Okay.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. Clean out the desk back there so we can use it.
Right.
Okay, so Virios Gaming says, I personally bias as to what girl you should romance, but I don't know. I know she won't win, so for me it's Haru. Futaba is like a little sister to me. Little side note on that one, I will get to that one. The teacher is personally meh, in my opinion, and the doctor is hot, but I like Haru more. Darien dies. Darien! God damn it, Darien! We have had this discussion. You are not allowed to die. You can pass out. You can fall unconscious. But you are not allowed to die. You're too fucking amazing. Let's hurry up and clean it up. And Virius also says, I absolutely despise Makoto. Alright. So the side story about that one is, I remember I watched this this like top 7 list on YouTube some time ago. It was this year, but it was some time ago, and it was like, I want to say it was done by PlayStation Access or PlayStation Now or something like that. But they were talking about, I think the list they were doing was like the top 7 romances that should have been or should have been kept on the shelf, and they talked about Persona 4, and there was one character in there where it's just like he could not romance her for the life of him because he saw her in that little sister vibe context sense thing. So he totally, like, and from what I've heard, every Persona game does a good job at creating that one character that's a romance option, but totally puts her in that little sister category where it makes you feel creepy for romancing them. So with this being my first Persona, I don't know, and I've only seen a little bit of Futaba with my roommate. Now you can create infiltration tools at the work desk.
Well then.
Dardar, are you still alive? Like, are you still here, or did you, like, completely bail out from death? I know I'm going to hate myself for this one, but I've done this once already, but I will. Again, why can't I freaking type? I'll provide the materials this time. Try making a lockpick. Okay, so I think Dardar has gone nighty-night. So I don't know. Like, I don't remember seeing Feather. Okay, so with the necessary materials, you can make infiltration tools. These can be beneficial when exploring palaces, so be sure to try them out. Feather, are you still here? Zero is asking. Materials can be collected from defeated shadows in palaces and from shops in town. Try visiting different shops to see what items are in stock. And again, everyone is biased in a way, I suppose. I don't know. Like, I remember making tools will cost time to pass, but will improve your proficiency. As your proficiency grows, the amount of infiltration tools you can make at a time will increase. Try raising your proficiency to become more efficient. Don't think too hard about it, you'll get the hang of it.
Now then.
Everyone starts off with a little clumsy, don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first. Like, honestly, I think she went to recharge, she would have said
What are
something
your
by
thoughts?
now. Like, me personally, I remember growing up, like, my favorite, like, game / anime crushes were just about any female with blue hair. And then my best friend totally killed it for me. He killed that vibe for me when he's all like, so, you must find Marge Simpson really hot. And I'm just like, Yeah, no, you just killed any wet dream fuel I had for blue-haired chicks because she's gonna creep into my dreams now. Thank you so much for that.
Hey!
I should be able to use this.
Yeah.
But like I still like my favorite characters, like still my favorite blue-haired characters of all time, and not a lot of people like remember these very well. But oh god, I think her name was Kione from the Tenchi Muyo series. Like she was waifu material for me from the Tenchi Muyo series. And
Okay.
we should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow, so let's get some sleep. And god, my game girl, my game waifu at the time, because just gotta remember this is like about the time that I was really getting into anime and so forth and so on. Like I think the biggest console I had, pink or blonde with a couple exceptions. Does anybody in the chat, does anybody in Twitch remember a game series called on Sega CD called Lunar? Let me see if that gets a response out of people. Good morning, come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning. Lunar there was 2 games, Silver Star and Eternal Blue. Both of them featured a very attractive blue-haired heroine. One name was Luna, one name was Lucia. Lucia was always my favorite. Virios Gaming, they did do re-releases on PlayStation of Lunars 1 and 2. I strongly recommend them if you are an RPG gamer. That's admirable behavior. That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled. So if you have access to a console, at least like a PS2 or a PS3 that's still backwards compatible, I highly recommend looking up those games. They are fucking wonderful. So I saw Kamishita at the school gate this morning. He was standing there looking at me with a shit-eating grin on his face. That's annoying. He was probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiha, but I want to concentrate on our operation too. And I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. The board meeting's May 2nd, right? We just gotta take care of him before then. My mind's made up. Same goes for me. Me too. I'll do my best. No going in without me, okay? Yeah, you better let us know if you're going into the palace. But yeah, freaking that game was amazing.
Okay.
Like I cannot preach that game. It fits into a small game series, like game groups that have a small cult following. Like not a lot of people know about these games, but these games are expensive as hell to find. I bet the others are ready to go and waiting on the signal. Well, I'll leave the planning up to you. Now you can spend your time freely after school. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission start. If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Keep vigilant and be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of the various facilities in the city to ensure successful infiltration.
Okay, let's
take Kamishita's Twisted Heart. By connecting online, you can check what actions other players choose to take at the same time on the same day. Press the touchpad button to see the activity log of other players. This feature will not affect the gameplay or story. To turn this feature off, open the main menu by pressing triangle button, then selecting system, and then entering config.
Really?
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. Various gaming. Yeah, I'll be honest, my biggest game crush is... I'm hoping it's pronounced Rise from Persona 4. I'm hoping just because phonetically that's how it should be, but I'm gonna say it's probably along the lines of like Reese. She is also tied with Marie from Persona 4 Golden. Oh, Rise. Okay, Rise. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you need to get ready first? I want to make it pay as soon as possible now that we know the real story behind his actions. Patience is a virtue. Okay, so basically, before we go in, based on what I remember, is I want to grab some items before going in. Yeah, she didn't want to ride, crap.
I should write something.
No. Square. Decide later. Yeah, it's fine. She's gonna do what she wants, and it's all good. Okay. So basically, topics about items. So basically, I do know that we want to grab items. Just need some energy. It should be good, is how it's pronounced. Well, I'm also looking at trying to keep this on a good time frame, and I want to be able to grind. So, okay, what are you saying here, Zero? I found her feather. She's in another stream, so I guess she's still awake. I won't say which one though, but I already had a feeling it was that one. Yeah, Feather is a very sweet rebel. First things first, we need to get a read on. Reading my stories very clear. Okay, so I'm using a little walkthrough with that a friend of mine actually wrote for GameFAQs to guide me to best prepare for doing this part. I've played this part before, so I don't consider it cheating or unblind. So I'm just trying to make sure I get stats properly and everything. So this is your first time at the library, at least for the initial part, for the beginning. Okay, for tutorials. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna pick up the book Pirate Legends. Okay, so yeah, we know about the books. Yep. I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you shouldn't come here. See, you're scaring the other students too. No, I didn't mean that you can't use the library, but what can we do where we go? Guess there's nothing we can do about it. There's Makoto. That I do remember seeing her.
What is it?
Makoto. Arf, Doroli. I mean, Derpe. Damn it, Derpe! That'll do, Derpe. That'll do. Very busy right now. Bookshelf. I'd like to borrow a book. Pirate Legends. Okay. Stocking up on some SP items. That's why I was looking for the book here. There's some vending machines around the school and the town we can visit, but most of them just have HP drinks. There's a couple that don't though. Let's buy them. The first machine is in the courtyard of the school. That's what I want for my grinding. If anybody actually wants to resort to a walkthrough, I strongly recommend, if you can find anything done by BK Stunt. He is a full through and through gamer. So, what do you want, Eclipse? I can't believe you can come to school calm like this unless you're scheming something. What are you talking about? Acting dumb, huh? Well, I guess it's fine. You're already too late. I suggest you try and enjoy the time before your expulsion. Now then, get lost. I don't have time to be dealing with you. Yeah, I have talked with him for a couple of years. He's a great guy. He's got good game interest, and he takes the time to go through and play the game so he can figure out everything. So, there are only 5 SP drinks, but they add up since we're going to be pushing dungeons as much in one go as we can. Buy up. You know what? Just so this way I can... So that's all sold out. So, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Since I have the guild... God, I'm still busting out the frickin' FF references. I don't really need a walkthrough unless I'm struggling, which is hardly ever. I tend, like, for me, my rule was I always played through a game first without, like, a game shark, if I wanted to just, you know, completely obliterate anything, or without a walkthrough, just so this way I could kind of see what I could do on my own. But since I've been through this part, I'm taking advantage of it because I do want to grind, to point me in the right direction to make sure I can get as much, as I can for the grind. Because I made a mistake on my first time through, and my friend BK, he told me that, oh no, you don't necessarily have to do it like that, and I screwed timeline up and everything, and I got the game over because I didn't do it in time. So I started over, and I'm using this just to kind of help get through the first palace, give me a feel for the grind and everything. I'm trying to. Leave me alone. So since I have it and I'm going to be grinding, I am just going to go ahead and violate all the vending machines in the school here.
What do you want?
So this way I have... You know what? I could... Is there a limit to how many of these I can have? Ah, okay, so this one's gonna be limited to money. Okay. So you know what, we'll do 10 more of these, and we'll do 7 of these. And since I am going to be grinding, I will be able to make a lot of this up. But I'm going to go crazy here, stocking all of these up. Okay, so I've got the courtyard, I got that one. Was there another one I was missing? You know what, I don't feel like going by Kamoshida, so we're gonna go another way. But yeah, I made the mistake of getting the game over because I thought, you know, when the characters got exhausted, it's a bad idea to keep going, so I threw off the timeline and ended up getting a game over. So at least this, yeah, that's kind of why, like, I want to grind a little bit, so I want to double check everything. I want to say that I think there's only one more vending machine. I think it's outside. There's also the train station that I can violate. Okay, so that looks like everything. So, yeah, the one outside the front gate. I remember passing by that one. Okay, so, yeah. violate these for everything I can. This way I can grind. Because I want to do the first palace pretty much in one sitting. Is this the same thing? Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, and then I believe... Okay, from there, subway station. Once you get to subway station, you have flyers everywhere learn about part-time jobs. Go ahead and you'll get a tutorial.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Vending machine.
Are you ready to order?
Sweet. This one's based on money. Sweet. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much just yet. Okay, so... I'm still learning Persona, so I definitely wouldn't mind somebody who could talk with me about it, but at the same time, I want somebody who can talk with me about it without spoiling anything. So if you can do that, hell yeah. Okay, then something about flyers. Machine. This registry desk. Nope. Is this it? Stairs no. The one thing I won't do since I tell everyone not to spoil me. Yes, I do, like, I throw out the, spoiler alert, warning, things like that. So this way I can hopefully avoid talking about things that might spoil things for people. So yeah, I definitely won't do that. Once you get to the subway station, you can check out flyers everywhere to learn about part-time jobs. Go ahead and you'll get a tutorial. Well, where the hell are these flyers that teach me about freaking... Oh, wait. Is it this? No. No. Travel brochure. Come on. Station Square, maybe? Underground walkway. I think this is where I wanted, because... something about flyers. Come on. This place is so easy to get lost. Crap. Underground mall? No. Fire should be in the underground walkway. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, so part-time jobs. Three jobs we could apply for, but for now, just apply for the first one, the convenience store. You don't have to work it, of course, but we want to unlock regardless. Okay. Want to apply? Go ahead and apply.
Okay.
Let's call them right now. Beep, 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 beep. If it weren't only that easy to actually get a job. Oh man, I swear, if it were only that easy to get a job. Okay. Next up is the underground mall. There are a couple of entrances here, but it's not the full story. You can get to it by going out here. Okay. I got turned around. Okay. Things I want to do before I get full on here. Unless everything is too expensive, the one store we definitely want to head to the plant store at the far right in the northeast corner. We want the nutrients, the plant store.
What would you like?
Alright, so we'll buy one of those. Just because. And the Central Street where would you take a century to buy weapons? Here you want to try and visit every shop you can as it will unlock fast travel to so many of them. Sweet. Okay. No. Turned around yet again, maybe. So, main goal is to get the palace so this way during the week I can do some grinding. So yeah, basically tomorrow I'm going to be doing my first delve into Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringer's story, so I'll get that nice little perk.
Please take your time.
And then in between streams and everything, I'm going to be doing grinding or on Persona and FF to make sure I'm good to go. Okay, and now I'm broke. Okay, so basically it says I want to go to every place to get it unlocked for fast travel. So here's that. Fast travel. This is the arcade. Okay, so already done with that. Now fast travel to Big Burger. Woo! Or Bang Burger. It's cheap for what it does. Do I even have the money for a freaking Earth Burger now because I went crazy?
Welcome.
Hell no, I don't have enough to freaking order that. Okay. Well, either way. Whoops, I may have screwed up. Whoopsie! Convenience store. Oh crap, I didn't want to go here yet. Let's leave. Drugstore.
What would you like?
Okay, so there's the pharmacy.
Welcome.
Holy crap, okay. And then the movie theater.
Hey, think harder about this.
Okay, so that's back to the underground walkway. Okay, so since I made the mistake of doing this, I gotta find a way to see if I can fix this.
All right.
Ooh. Don't judge
Guess
me.
that's fine.
Okay, thank you for tuning in, Delaroy.
Come again.
Don't judge me.
Come
I
again.
got that for free, so. Okay, so head back home. Need more proficiency to freaking get that up. Are you kidding? Okay, so. And besides, some of this stuff actually doesn't cost that much, so if I absolutely wanted to, I could freaking just...
Welcome.
Yes. Oh no, wait, no, god...
Please take your time.
The Earth Burger, that's what I wanted. Okay. Yep. There was some free DLC, I'm taking advantage of it because I made a mistake. Okay, so... Probably because I can. Well, I want to get to the back streets. Back streets. Police station. Okay, so we'll go here. Thank God for fast travel. I want this.
What would you like?
Okay, so that gets us the DVD player and the TV. Head up to the store and buy the spring fruit cup. It'll be a bit spendy.
Oh, good to see you.
Next up, Highway 6 today. We're going to back up. And then we're going to go back and see the doctor. Quick access to the clinic. And she'll be a new confidant link for us. Sweet.
Oh,
What are you here for today? I want that rumored medicine.
Huh?
Huh? You're the kid who was at LeBlanc. Regular medicine won't do the trick. I have my reasons. Fine, just head in the examination room for now. I gotta buy items for the shop you buy the TV from, the stuff that gives you more lockpicks. Yep. Hot doctor just locked the door. Experiment on me. I mean, please don't hurt me. I mean, experiment on I mean, I digress. It was obvious, actually. You call that hiding? Not that I care, of course. I was going to dispose of that medicine anyway. I got a little too carried away with it. But tell me, why would a high schooler like yourself be so interested in that medicine? It's very strange indeed. You don't seem to be athletic, so... Blue hair! What exactly are you up to, right?
huh?
Oh, yeah, so you're looking to improve your concentration and reduce fatigue. That's not the best idea, but if that's what you want to do.
Take care.
Good luck with that. I have no obligation to help you out that way. Why don't you drink an energy drink or something? I need that medicine. Give me the medicine. I don't want to blackmail you. You're really annoying, you know that? Yes, I've been told that. In actual real life, too. Medicine's really expensive, and it's not something a high schooler can get his hands on. It almost costs as much as a car. Got it. So just go home. Can I work for it? What, like part-time help? Do you consider yourself someone with a good amount of stamina? I might have been looking for a young person around your age to help me out, but I haven't been able to find one even after putting an ad in the paper. Are you up for it? What would I be doing? Do you want to do it or not? Yes. Okay then, you'll be participating in clinical trials for my medicine. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, you're gonna be my guinea pig. Here you go. Worried about the side effects on it? Well, you can relax, rest assured. My autopsy is guaranteed to find out exactly what part of it killed you. Yes! Yes!
Did you change your mind?
What, aren't you going to take it? The exit's right there if you want to leave. Oh, go on. Bottoms up. I love that. I love that screen art. I love that screen art. Just boom. Can't believe you actually drank it. Bitter yet sour. It's beyond description. However, it's nothing I can't handle. Wow, still doing okay, huh? Not bad for a high schooler. Well, game over, I guess. What did you do to me? And why does my ass hurt?
Good evening. Do you remember anything from the moment you took the medicine until now? By the look in your eyes, I'd say you don't.
Why does my ass hurt?
You briefly woke from your coma, but you were completely dazed during the entire examination. You eventually lost consciousness and fell back asleep.
Sounds like me standing up.
Are you out of your mind? Only an idiot would have drank that.
Hello? Do you not see the hair? I'm blonde.
Fine. And by the way, the reason you lost consciousness was because of the taste. It produces a foul smell when it mixes with gastric juices, similar to surströmming. Oh well. All that matters is that thanks to you, I was able to get some good data. Okay, it's my turn to make good on my part of the deal. That's why I waited until you woke up.
She sounds hot too.
I don't want the general public to know about my original medicines. So you're strictly prohibited from disclosing what happens here to anyone. Understood? Then it's a deal. As long as you come here for it, I'll give you the medicine at a good price whenever you
I'll admit, just off this interaction, she's a strong contender.
Additional selections in time.
Oh, dude, and she's got the fucking studded collar on, dude.
I look forward to your continued patronage.
Oh, man. You know what? I should probably sit here and, like, just to stream. I personally have kind of, like, made the decision that I want to romance Takami first. Or Takami. And I'll do that just so if Veros decides to actually stick around and watch these, he'll get to see what happens. Or she.
Considering all the actions you've taken, you must have had someone with medical expertise.
Wow.
Who? And how did you treat your wounds? It'll be easy to find out who if we look into this, you know.
My side hoe? Side pitch? Main pitch?
I am thou. Thou art I.
Damn, those
Thou
legs.
hast acquired a
Legs for
new
days.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
For the death persona. Nice! Rejuvenation. Increase the selection of healing items at the clinic.
Alright.
Nice! Sweet!
So, when can you come back for the next clinical trial?
I love it, the fact...
You don't remember that part either?
I will say, I appreciate the irony that she's a doctor trying to keep people alive. And her confidant link is death.
Well, I was saying that teenage test subjects are quite valuable in the medical research industry. So I'll provide you the medicine for your entrance exams, and in exchange, you'll be my guinea pig.
The irony is not lost upon me.
I have to perfect this medicine. If you're able to move now, you can go home.
If you're able to move now, you can go home.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Jesus, what did you do to me while I slept, lady? And please tell me you got it on video.
Alright.
This is just making me kind of like... Because, like... The article I read talking about the Magical Valentine, which is the episodes for...
Hey.
But I don't know if you're getting out of trouble, make one mistake and your life's over. Okay. Can I leave?
Hey.
Damn it. Okay.
Hey.
It kind of makes me wonder, like, based on the screen art, because they kind of showed like a little bit of screen art from all the other characters. Like they did show the screen art for the Doctor. You don't romance more than one wife because Valentine's would be a mess. Well, from what I understand is you can romance them all, but eventually it comes down to that key decision of you have to pick one. And if you attempt to pick them all, it turns out very, very badly. What else do? Let's clean this room. An uncluttered room is an uncluttered mind. CRTV looks like it belongs in this room. It has a tuner so you can watch basic channels, plus it even comes with a DVD player. Don't you think it was a good purchase? Okay, head upstairs. Do clean. I've been wanting to do this for a week plus. Clean the bookcase and you'll get a book, Yoncha Wanderer.
Oh!
Yeah, let's clean this up. But yeah, the screen art for the Doctor was just like the screen art, like, how do I describe that screen art? I wish I could, like, it showed her in, like, no lab coat, just like that tank top outfit she's got. I want to say it looked like she was starting to pull off the tank top, but I couldn't completely sure. And it looks like you're in the back room of her office. So, just off of that screen art, it does make me wonder, what does she do to you anytime you pass out? And knowing your luck, she's got it videotaped, but it's on a GoPro, so you don't see anything of her. She's got some, like, weird GoPro, so she could just see you just see yourself. That's just really kinkily awkward. Yoncha Wanderer. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is a good opportunity. The floor over there is looking pretty messy, too. Let's clean up everything while we're at it. So...
Oh!
Plant is still alive. We can decorate it. Huh, the plant is still alive.
Nice.
Even a dreary room, okay. Got a plant from doing so, which is nice. Now we have the bionutrients. Yeah, alright. Anybody who knows what I'm about to say will probably know this. Has anybody seen the movie, the Jim Carrey movie, Me, Myself, and Irene?
Well then.
Okay, so this will head us here. Just a new teacher here, Mr. Okay. Basically, Jim Carrey plays, like, the short version for Zero is Jim Carrey plays, like, a Rhode Island state trooper who is just, like, super nice, and he ends up getting so, like, bent up and frustrated with just, you know, people shitting all over him that he develops a new, like, a split personality. I think his name's called Hank. And, you know, I don't want to give away too much of it because it is a comedy movie, it is funny, but Hank is supposed to be his tough side. Well, there's a scene that he does with Renee Zellweger where he pretends to be the nice guy, has sex with her, wakes up the next morning buck-ass naked, goes to the bathroom, and he goes to take a leak, and you see it, like, shooting up the wall, and he's, like, freaking the fuck out. And he's like, Irene? She's like, what? He goes, why do I feel like I was up all night having sex? That's exactly what it just made me think of right there. Okay, so I think I'd get a girlfriend once I was in high school, but I'm not having any luck at all.
This sucks.
Is there something wrong with me? Maybe you need some self-improvement. Try reading some books, broaden your horizons so you'll have more things to talk about. You'll be more desirable if you're more intelligent. It'll take hard work though, won't happen overnight. Yeah, story of my love life. Oh wait, lack of love life. Yeah, but books make me sleepy. Guess I can gonna go if it'll help me make more popular with the ladies.
Nice.
Books are great.
Oh.
I totally agree.
Let's get started.
Oh, new teacher. I'm Mr. Haruda, your biology teacher. You must all be shocked by what happened with Suzui-san. It was a shock to me too. Oh, I wish being intelligent would have gotten me a girl, but no, they decided to want the bad boy, and that's why they're treated him like trash. No. Yeah, you know what? Okay, not to give you too much of a glimpse into the deep, dark depression that is my life.
I have a funny story in that regard. I got dumped by a girl because I was apparently too nice to her. But the funniest thing about that was how we started dating. Like me, I am horribly shy. When I'm dealing with somebody face to face, I cannot do it. Like I get so freaking wound up, and just like the words I do not find. Well, I suppose everyone these words have a test.
Try to
Okay,
answer
you there.
this.
Take a look at this diagram. But the whole thing about it was, when I told her I liked her, like, I was so dumbfounded. Like, you know, I like you, I really want to ask you out, but I just don't know how to do it properly. And she just kind of sat there, giggled at me, and her response was the funniest thing I think I've ever heard, especially considering how dumb I sounded. But she goes, "Let's say you did, and I say yes." To me, that was probably the funniest girlfriend I've ever had, and then she dumped me like a month later because, you know, I wasn't bad boy enough for her. I think it's C.
This is it. You do know.
Correct. Seems your eyes see the truth. This is an optical illusion. Some people see it correctly, and some do not. Dude. Okay. We're gonna get... I'm doing a stream and we're actually getting in on this one. Alright, this is an optical illusion. Some people see it correctly and some do not. Isn't it strange that they view the same image differently? Humans don't see the world as it is. We simply process visual information with our brain. Wow, really? Clip seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. No, I had a girl, and unfortunately she passed away. She was killed in a car accident some odd years ago. The weirdest thing about her, and it still pisses me off to this day. Yeah. That's the equivalent of you date somebody for 6 months and then you sit there and tell them, "Oh, I'm just not ready for a relationship." Then why the hell have we been dating for 6 months? But she dumped her boyfriend because her definition was nerd. He's too nerdy. And she started dating me. Dumped me 2 days later to get back with the nerd boyfriend. And when I was in high school, I was in ROTC. So if anybody who knows that, you know exactly where we're coming from. She came to one of my ROTC events with said boyfriend that she dumped to go out with me, and then dumped me to go back out with him. And it was just like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Like, nothing's wrong. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Wow. Alright, so his knowledge has improved. How you see the world is nothing more than a trick of the mind. It is all mere cognition. There is no proof that the world each of us sees is the same. How you see the world depends on your brain's cognition, huh? Optical illusions in the metaverse might be more similar than you think. But yeah, it was just freaking crazy. That bitch! May she rest in peace. Where are you right now? Still in the classroom. I'm still at school too, but I'm by the staircase outside your school. Think we should head to the palace day? Haven't decided.
Wow.
Seems like Ryuji has a lot on his mind. It's true training. Okay. Confidants will send invitations to spend time with them via IM. Some messages will be important. You can accept the invitation by responding to the message, but there is no need to reply immediately. Text message has not been responded to will have hold by the message. Wait too long to respond, the invitation will expire. Not every IM needs a reply. Accept the invitations from people you're interested in.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's the trouble of writing us? So why not listen to what he has to say? Want to go to the palace day? Decide later, because I still got some things I want to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Confidant invitation. Enter the phone menu and accept your. Hearing the phrase, I feel like my bond with insert name will grow stronger soon. It's a good indication that your confidant rank will rise. Upon spending more time with them, you can use this for planning if you wish. Okay, so one thing I am going to do, since I can come back. Since I have the extra cash, I'm going to attempt to do this. L1. Shibuya. I'm gonna go Central Street. A good strat for leveling confidence is to have a persona with the same arcana as them. Okay, so since I have the extra cash and I've pretty much bought everything they recommend, I'm gonna do some gear upgrading since I'm gonna be grinding. Okay, so I am very like OCD with this stuff, so I go with the cheaper stuff. So I
that one.
So
You change your mind? All right, which one?
No. We're gonna go accessory.
Right. Sounds good.
Adds a breath of life to any infinite choker that helps open up chakra. So we'll do this. Okay. So
all right, which one?
So 38, 36.5.
That's what you're choosing? Don't break it, okay?
Equip it.
Sounds good. That one. You better not use it to pull a prank. All right, which one? That's what you're choosing? You like it? Sounds good. How's that?
Sell that. Okay. Gonna boost the rep gain. Okay. That's nice to know. Thank you for that info.
All right.
Ranged weapon.
All right, which one?
Tommy gun gives her better attack, but the accuracy sucks.
That's what you're choosing.
We'll go ahead and
Don't
do
break it, okay? Sounds good. That one. You better not use it to pull a prank.
So,
all right, which one? That's what you're choosing. You like it?
So, and then,
sounds good. That don't break it, okay? Okay. All right, which one? That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank.
No.
Take your time.
Okay.
Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. Don't break it, okay? All right, which one? How's that?
Should
sounds
give
good.
me enough to... There
That's
we go.
what you like it?
So, already some decent gear upgrades.
Come again.
Okay, so now that we're done with that, Shibuya Station, Station Square. Go back to the classroom and we'll do this. Okay, so pretty much that's all we're gonna be doing. And we'll take Ryuji up on his training session. We're running through the palace and I can't really move like I used to, so how about we do some training? I can't just sit on my ass here. Spending time with your confidants after school or at night will deepen your trust in each other. Think carefully about who you will spend your limited time with as you progress through various palaces. I feel like my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon. So it's good to take a break every so often, so do you want to hang out with Ryuji? Yep, we'll hang out with him. Sweet, let's go work up on the slip behind the gym. Let's go get changed. So I'm gonna go take a walk while you keep busy with him. Let me know when you're ready to leave. And this place brings back memories. This is my secret training spot, or was, back when I was on the track team. Actually, I've been thinking about trying to run again.
Damn it.
Fighting in that other world was a total shock. I couldn't move like I used to. It just felt lame. So I started thinking, maybe I need to build up my muscles again. Anything's got to be better than this flimsy body, right? Plus, maybe then I'll be able to help out a little more. Alright. Totally gonna wreck your expectations. I mean that in a good way. See, I kind of like Ryuji, but most of the people I've talked to just find him to be the annoying character of the series, of Persona 5 anyway. Anyways, you act like it's gonna be me who's doing this, but you're getting in on it too. I need to pull a Ryuji and work out a bit more. My upper body's a bit weak, to be honest. It happens. Like me... You will know why he's annoying later. Whoa, don't look so surprised. Why do you think I had you go and change into that? It'd be pointless if I was the only one getting super fast, right? Alright, I'm gonna do some knee lift sprints. You're stuck with normal ones. I ran around the school with Ryuji. What? Well. Yeah, my legs are all tight. Before Kamoshida came along, the track team was the biggest thing the school had going for it, but it all changed after he got our coach fired and took over as the sub.
Damn it.
That bastard. Right from the very start, he was trying to get rid of us. He'd give us crazy workouts, and when we couldn't do them, he'd add even more on top of that. Day after day was nothing but that bullshit. He was going after me, especially. He knew I was the kind of guy who'd fight back. If my time dropped even a little, he'd cuss me out. Then on top of that, he brought up my parents. What about him? Truth is, my mom's the only one I got. All my dad did when he was still around was drink. Sometimes he'd even beat me or my mom. I don't know how that bastard Kamoshida found out, but he told the whole goddamn team. And as you can guess, I lost it and hit him. It was like he wanted me to do it. He called it an act of violence and shut the team down. Thanks to that, the other guys on the team treat me like some kind of traitor. And they ain't wrong, because of me, they all lost a shot at the championship. Do you want to go back? To the track team? Nah. How could I after that? Come on, don't ask me tough questions like that. I'm not very smart, you know? Anyways, it doesn't matter now. That's all in the past. I'm only thinking about the future now. That's what we're gonna do. Build the future. We gotta think positive thoughts, brother. Feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. It allows you to pass your turn over to another baton pass users after one more.
All right.
Nice. Come on, we're all warmed up, right? How about another run? By the way, you're actually pretty good at running. Not as good as me, though. Cocky bastard. Crap, my legs are shaking. Don't collapse on your way home, man.
See ya.
Later. I'm gonna do a couple things here. Hey. Go upstairs to feed the plants. Just because you seem to be taking school seriously, don't mean I'm not keeping an eye on you. Got it? I'll know what's what as soon as I see your grades. Want to improve your turning over a new leaf? Make studying a habit as second nature as breathing. Going to study, you can use the boot. Just remember to clean it afterwards. I apologize if I overstayed my welcome. I finished a critique for work, so I'm partaking in a moment's rest. The ambience of my favorite cafe at closing time I'm sorry, he's pompous. The ambience of my favorite cafe at closing time. This perfect silence soothes my very soul. TV's on though. Well, I'll be going home then. Ah, crap. Does that cost us any time? Next, go upstairs, feed the plant.
I've got a good
Got a
idea.
good idea. Bring me that chair and the one on the corner. You can reach the beam on the ceiling if you stand on this chair, right? Should be able to. Alright, let's train your body using that ceiling beam. I'll be leaving you in charge, but you'll need to train your body too. I'm gonna whip you into shape, so you better be prepared.
Oh!
Alright, let's get the bio-nutrients. Woohoo! Point up!
All right.
Oh.
That should do it for a while. Hey, how are you? I found your Strife Eclipse Twitch channel. Thurn Firevy? I hope am I reading that? How much more watch for things that say Palace Rep? I'm about to design overlay and logo for your channel. Oh, dude, you are so fucking awesome, dude. I like, it's something I want to do, but oh my god, you are so fucking awesome. Have a look. The reference in my profile image. Best regards, PS Persona 5, probably the best. I will definitely give that a look. Okay, so which is sweet. We're going on to get this chair. Alright, for now, let's go get some reading and head downstairs and there a small bookshelf on the counter of the bar. You'll get a tutorial about reading books, which is helpful. Reading and a pass. Okay. Pirate Legend.
Yeah.
I'd say Persona 3 is the best, but I don't want to argue about it. You know, part of me kind of... Oh, Darian, I called out to you earlier and you didn't answer. I thought you left. You gonna use the store for
Make sure
something?
your clothes
I'll
up.
leave a mess. I'm heading home. Darian, would you like me to sing you into La La Land, or are you full-on gone? The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging its own path through the crashing waves.
Wow.
The Pirate Captain Kid, huh? You just should read that book. It's okay, babe. Me die. Well, good night, Dardar. I know you were probably up responding to DMs and stuff, but yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being so fucking awesome. You are awesome. Hugs. Night night. Didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still got some pages left. You should continue some other time. Okay, so now this is awesome. On the way to school, we get the chance to read again. Okay, so we're basically we're almost there. You haven't finished that book yet. I'll read it till we get there. So basically, we're almost to the point of where I'm going to be infiltrating the palace. And then I'll be doing my grind. So we'll be wrapping this up soon. I'm going to keep it roughly about the 2-hour mark, so. Pirates made a toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory.
Wow.
Pirate Captain Kid, huh? You should read this book. Maybe he read it. That's where he called, because he called it Captain Kid. So you finished reading the Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was the leader of a ragtag group of outlaws. You must have learned more about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. If only it worked like that. Like, yeah, reading about somebody else's courage and guts is totally gonna make me more gutsy. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. don't know why, but I make it hard on myself and just go straight to the palace the first day it opens without buying any SP items. I'm almost at the station and say that was an efficient use of your time. Yeah, everyone's got a weird process. Like, you know, I don't know. I spent way too much on new clothes this month, now I'm broke. Guess you're getting yourself a job. Those job magazines they have at the train station are useful. Maybe I'll swing by the Shibuya Underground and pick one up after school. Then again, works for losers. I hope I find something easy. Man, we need some cash. Why do you bring that up now? Well, we can all get all sorts of weapons and meds and shit now, but we can't actually buy any of it without some dough. Well, we just need to earn some. Don't make it sound so easy. Why don't we get part-time jobs? I don't know, I don't feel like it. Oh shit. I'm in class. Sorry, gotta leave the chat for now, see ya! Works for losers, literally every millennial. And if we sell the stuff we find in the palace, we can make some quick scratch for the war funds. But, like Leon said, a part-time job might be the better bet. Okay, so we've already done that. Alright, so... You know, even the chill music, just like in the school, like chilling out, I totally get into this music. It's just very relaxing, soothing, all that good shit. Alright, so I'm gonna return a book. Need something else. I'd like to borrow a book, and we're gonna do Zoro the Outlaw. Once class lets out, we're going to do the impossible. We're going to infiltrate the castle palace, and not just infiltrate it, plan for us to push all the way to the treasure. My one gripe about this game in minor is I hate how the English dub mispronounces Ryuji's last name. Yeah, like me, I pronounced it Sakamoto, and then hearing everybody call him Sakamoto. Oh yeah, it drives me nuts, but I don't know. This is asking me what to do this and realize that it can be done. We will run very low on SP, especially towards the end. We will basically need to use every item we have and find, but this will still be very doable. It's hard though, we can save a lot at least. If you aren't comfortable with this, split it in half or even 2/3, 1/3. The benefit of doing this is that we have more time to push maxing out our stats afterwards. The downside will be a bit under level. Use all those items and all those items. The downside is we'll be a bit under-leveled, use all those items, and we'll lose access to 3 chests. Choose to meet up at the hideout for the palace, Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like we want to start infiltration.
Hey!
I hope you understand that our time limit is May 2nd. Basically just have to go to that castle and steal treasure from Kamoshida, right? But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before we do anything.
Listen up!
A treasure is the physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble. I think. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be. And where can we find it? There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find out. But if I had to guess, I'd say he has it locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace. I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, yeah? Pretty much. There's just a lot we won't know until we go in. In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys. You can now discuss your current operation at the hideouts. Check your progress with the hold meeting option. Listen to your friends' opinions and decide the best course of action. Selecting Infiltrate Palace will take you to the palace. You cannot purchase items while in the palace, so be sure you're well prepared. It will be nighttime when you return from the palace. If time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining.
Damn it.
Gonna expel if we don't steal Kamoshida's heart. This is do or die. Are you sure this pace is okay? Don't blame me if you get burned later.
Okay.
Well,
time
what
for me.
now? I I know we want to steal this heart, but we have no idea where it actually is. I guess we'll just have to explore some more until we manage to find it. Be extra careful about the guard shadows. Getting beaten to a pulp is the last thing we need now. We're not having much trouble fighting, so you probably don't even need to worry about that.
Okay, meeting
That should sum
adjourned.
things up for the time being. Okay, so I think with all the extra cash we've got, we got enough items, so I should be able to properly grind and get enough cash and enough levels. And damn, Panther looks sexy in that. Thank you, Ryuji, but damn!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking we should choose a code name for you too.
A code name?
I'm Skull, he's Joker, and that's Mona.
Judging by your costume,
I mean, she's got that tail and stuff, so... What do you think?
It never gives me anything nice to say, like honestly, if this were me, if this were real and I said any of these things, I would seriously probably get slapped. That's code name, pick whatever you want, but she'll choose your own name. Cat girl. It's the closest thing to her actual name.
Wait! Is that what you're going to call me from now on? I am so not down with this.
What do you want to be called then?
Something better than just a little cat. Maybe... Panther? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Huh? Why?
'Cause it sounds more... ferocious?
she's a cougar.
Oh, Mona.
Don't call me that!
Hmm.
More importantly, Kamoshida.
Oh, right. Let's go.
Oh, this is fucking wonderful. I love it. Okay. So...
All right, let's start fresh and get going.
It's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
Ah, okay.
My master would like a word with you.
Okay. Go from badass outfit to prison bitch.
The prisoner has returned.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly make it worth rehabilitating you.
What's that mean?
I am not attempting to withhold information from you. The essence of the rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time.
Yeah, which is also why I'm trying to get to this point to wrap it up.
Once you encounter friends who share your aesthetics and discover your place in reality, only then
Persona, man.
will I
Persona.
explain it all. Such a day should not be far off. This time, I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing.
Aid.
Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card, you can handle more than one persona. That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential. To that end, we must execute your persona. Do not be alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you.
See, my friend Rain, who tuned into the stream last week for this,
Thus, you will only be discarding old personalities to have them be reborn as new ones.
he's played every Persona except 5. So his first little taste or experience with Persona 5 has been this one. And his first thing was, I can't get over what they've done to Igor's voice. By discarding your old identity, you give way to a new one. Hence, we call that process execution. Think of it as the fusion of your personas. I don't know. You know, why did they change it? It might give me a hand with explaining to him why they changed it. Now let's try an actual persona fusion. By fusing together multiple personas you have in your possession, you can create a new persona. This can be used to create personas of higher level than the component personas. However, be aware that personas you fuse will be lost. To start, select the persona you want to use. Okay. Now, before you select the second persona, allow me to tell you something greatly important. Igor's original Japanese voice actor died, so they changed the English one as well to make it fair. Fair enough, I guess. Do you remember how I mentioned forming bonds with confidants? Personas are the power of heart. The stronger those bonds, the stronger your personas will be. In other words, the effect of your bonds on execution, or fusion if you will, are quite substantial. When you fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of your bonds, it will gain great power. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as a confidant you have a bond with, the persona will gain extra experience upon its creation. This bonus experience is called Arcana Burst. The higher the related confidant rank is, the more experienced the persona will be. This will be a guiding principle for your forays into fusion. Try not to forget it. Moreover, there is one thing I must warn you about. You cannot create a persona that surpasses your current level. This is because the resulting persona would be too powerful for you to handle effectively. Now then, check the fusion results and choose a persona that suits your stature. This is the form your new persona is expected to take after fusion. It also works with confidant to increase the level faster, like I said earlier. When fusing a new persona, you can select skills for it to inherit from the base personas. When fusing a new persona, some skills from the component personas may be inherited by the new one. Which skills can be inherited depends on the persona being fused. The more skills the component personas have, the more skills can be inherited. By making use of this, you will be able to grant personas skills they normally could not obtain, but of course there's no need to think on that for now. For the time being, select whichever you want.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction of power. Girls, let us begin.
Let's see the execution. Arsene, goodbye. I only played with you so much, but
I am Arsene.
The other who exists within you.
Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side.
You know, I didn't realize how dapper he actually looks.
We shall meet again.
Okay, Pixie was not that big. That's cool. I am Agathion. I'm gonna be your new master now. Use me, use me, use me. Magic pot from FF, anybody?
Alright.
I've learned a new skill. Lunch. Nice.
Ah, how impressive. A stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
What do you mean?
Its worth will be made clearer when you return to the field of battle.
Gather personas and bring them here. Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas. Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So since I didn't play the other personas, was the persona creation process similar, or is this like a new twist they put on it for Persona 5?
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions.
And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals.
Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed. In anticipation of this, I have...
See things normally invisible to the naked eye by pressing the L1 button.
Alright.
Nice. Okay. You can now use the confidant ability Third Eye. Activating Third Eye in both the real world and in the metaverse will let you see things normally hidden. Use Third Eye to uncover various hints.
That is a thief's skill, allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now then, if you have any requests, we will heed them.
Okay, so this basically just became like another shop, but for fixing personas.
How fit?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Create new personas, register some...
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here. This persona? This persona? Are you a fool? This persona is already with you.
Holy crap, there are a lot. Okay.
You'd like to read the compendium? You want to register it? Are you sure?
Alright.
Are you finished?
Yes.
It is time,
You
inmate.
always sort through them, only see the ones you retain. Okay. That's helpful. You can receive aid from allies
Something
via
wrong?
the Thieves Guild. This is
You were just
available
standing
when
around
it's
all of a sudden.
Well connected online. You can only request help alone over time, so the Thieves Guild will be able to help you out in a variety of desperate situations. There are no downsides to receiving aid, so be sure to use it proactively if you find yourself in trouble. To my teammates, it looked like I wasn't moving.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
Hey.
Where do we start? Let's head to the safe room we found last time. It's on the first floor of the west building. It's pretty close to our usual entrance. It should be a pretty decent starting point. Safe room?
Let's go.
It'll make sense when we see it. When you see it. Well, let's head out. You can now quick travel. Bring up the maps. Use the R1. Okay, yeah. Buy advices to obtain as many persons as you can. Since palaces go away after you complete them, and you can't return to them later. Yeah, that's kind of the other reason why I wanted to grind. Because the furthest I made it into Persona 5 was I was basically at the ass end of the first palace. But I kept going out because I took too much heat of, you know, oh, I'm exhausted and everything. So I basically kind of screwed myself out of enough time to let it run proper. So, there are no downsides to receiving aid, so be sure you use it proactively if you find yourself in trouble. Okay, so it does say that I can do this, use the quick warp, but there's a treasure chest I can find that I missed before if I do this. Using Third Eye inside a palace can reveal hidden items and hints. If you're not sure where to go, try using this.
I can see it.
so these are just flying balls. Okay.
I can see it. It's somewhere.
Is the door locked from the other side?
I can see it.
Yeah. It's help. That is a helpful little tool. Uh-oh, I have an echo now. I'm sorry. Okay, hopefully that's a little better.
I have something.
Okay, so this is kind of my grind point here. So I'm gonna attempt to get through these guys and then we'll get the
Alright, the first move is ours! Persona! Time for my persona! This one's weak to electricity. Persona!
Persona! Captain
You did it, Skull!
Okay, so I want to see if I can get this because I didn't get it before.
Yeah, fine. Besides that, give me a break. How's that? Hey! I am done.
There we go.
Now die.
Bye, Corn. That was one I missed on my last visit through here.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! Go, give me more!
This'll hurt.
Ow.
Never thought a kid could get this
Well, we're almost done, so I'll work on the
Nice
echo.
work, team!
Let's see if I can... see if that helps a little. Yay, money!
Okay.
Oh, Paso, you're making me blush.
Let's go. I can see it.
Come here.
Reveal your true form.
Yeah.
Alright, the first move is ours! Blade Quiver Enemy defeated! Skull, get more!
Game over.
All enemies defeated! Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Plant bomb. Nice. Okay. So this is kind of where I do a little bit of my farm and grind.
Shadow defeated. That was
So-
easy, huh?
It's a tedious process because these enemies don't give a lot of EXP and everything. Oh, stop it. But I could work this out, get some money off of it, and I could probably get them up to level 10.
I'll reveal your true form.
So this way I at least have something good for a straight push.
Now's our chance to stretch!
These are the Incubus and I have these.
Less attacks will shut it down! Less attacks will shut it down!
was cheap. You hit her twice.
That was incredible, Skull. Nice work, team.
Yeah, I can handle these enemies here pretty easy. Do some grinding and we'll just straight push through.
Done.
It's a gap in the cognition, a safe room, if you will. Yeah, still not getting it. Right? I'm fuzzy on the details, but I think it's some kind of spot where shadows can't find us. Huh, I didn't think a place like that existed in here. So what do we do in this safe room? Take a break, duh. Oh, and we'll talk about stuff too. Huh, those are important. I guess I'll rest for a bit too, then. Let me know when you're ready to head out, Joker. Okay. So I will save the talking for next time.
I'll just add this.
We will get this saved here. Okay. You know, there was something I was going... maybe I'll do it another time. I don't rotate my saves because I try and be cautious with them, so I don't... I learned my lesson once with the whole screw-up and basically game over. So I try not to rotate my saves. If anything, I like creating different files for different playthroughs. I'm that kind of a nut. So... Alright, so anyway, so we are at the palace. I'm going to be doing some grinding over the week, so hopefully we will see some improvements to the stats here. So, rough guess, I'm shooting to get all of them to level 10 or better. But I'm also working on Final Fantasy 14 grinding, which will be interesting. So, okay, so hopefully tomorrow... I think most everybody in this channel is West Coast, so hopefully around, I want to say 5:30, 6 p.m.-ish, West Coast time, I'm going to be streaming my first attempt of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers story. I've got Gunbreaker and Dancer up to 70. I like to work all the classes. I like to make sure they're story runnable, so this way it just doesn't feel dull running the same class. Again, I am that weirdo. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll be taking my first blind play into Shadowbringers, so if anybody is interested in checking that out to see how somebody else responds, reacts to it, since I am a reaction junkie, I get it. Feel free to check that out. Fair enough, which is, you know, again, why I'm giving you the disclaimer, because I don't want to spoil anything. I've asked nobody to give me any spoilers. The only thing I know about Shadowbringers is apparently I gotta get Gunbreaker and Dancer to 80 and complete the Shadowbringer storyline before I can do another class quest, which pisses me off. So we shall wrap this up here. Thank you so much. So again, thank you everybody, thank you Darian, since I know she's in bed so she's not hearing this, but thank you again for the raid. Virios, Delaroy, Not the Zombie Hunter 3, PK the BK, thank you guys so much for the follows, and I will be going back through this and looking at that one person who sent me the message and offered to do the custom themes and everything, so because I wouldn't mind getting something pretty cool like what Darian's got going on for this, but in the meantime this is the best setup I got, and at least it works. So again, thank you guys so much. Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 14 day, and if anybody's interested, big if, Tuesday is Resident Evil Day. I'm in the middle of doing Resident Evil streams for my friend Rain, as he is not familiar with any of the Resident Evil games. If you check out my YouTube channel, Strife Eclipse Gaming, you can go see all of my broadcasts that I've done on Twitch. I just don't trust Twitch enough to hang on to them, and I'm not good with highlights, so I just
outright upload them to YouTube. So Strife Eclipse Gaming, you can see all of my broadcasts. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you will find full playthroughs of Resident Evil 0, 1, the Resident Evil 2 remake, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, and I'm in the process of doing Resident Evil Revelations. I also have full playthroughs of Devil May Cry 5, some random banter shit on Final Fantasy 14, and a little bit of an intro to Nier Automata, which I'm hoping to get back to, as well as my other Persona plays. So if you're interested in checking out any of that, Tuesday is Resident Evil Day, and then once Resident Evil's over, I'll be working on incorporating other things. But for the time being, stay safe, have fun. Everybody who tuned in and stuck with me, you guys are amazing. Paso Virios. Excuse me. Paso Virios, Darian. All the new subscribes. Oh man, I got a dry spot in my throat. Excuse me. I'm dying. Thank you guys for tuning in. So stay safe, have fun. You guys are amazing. Stay awesome. And remember, if you're gaming, and I know you are right now, remember to game hard or go home. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a blind play of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. And Rain will hopefully be in Discord, so you will get to hear his reactions as well. So, have a great night, guys. Love you. Stay safe.